So this brings you back to where the playoffs were last year with your big shot. Can you just sort of reflect back on that a little bit? And then, what's it like to be kind of playing the Mystics again, in this game coming after that?
It's definitely a lot of emotions because the last time I was in this building, I was with them celebrating the championship. And the last time I played against them, I hit the shot. So it's definitely a lot of emotions, roller coaster emotions going on. But I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to just play the game, just treat it like any other game. Just want to get the victory, and just try to just soak it all in. Like it's a lot going in. Like I obviously we want to win, want to beat them again. But it's just being back here, just reliving the championship moment and all the celebration. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, hard to say.
Teams change quickly, personnel switches over, but there's still a lot of people from that team. Who are you close with the most over there?
Tasha Cloud, talks to her, a lot, and Kiera Leslie. I pretty much talk to her like twice a week. I'm still cool with Maisha, Atkins. Those are probably the four I talk to the most on the team.
All right, next up we have Alex Simon with the Next.
Shay, I was just wondering, kind of in that same line, to kind of go from next to Coach Tebow on the coaching side to not just playing for him, but playing against him now. What does he do as a coach that kind of makes his teams always, have something up their sleeve, be so difficult to play against year after year?
He knows his players. He knows what type of players he wants to run his system. He's very good at changing things on the fly. If he sees something that's not working, he has a great ability to switch a play that's going to work. And I remember a lot of times in practice, whether it's like situations, whether we made the shot or not, he always ran a play that got you the perfect shot, the best shot. So he's a great coach. He's been doing this for years. He's going to go down as one of the greatest coaches of our time. So I think he just really smart of knowing his personnel, play personnel, knowing what each person can bring. And he has a system. You fit the system, you run the system, and you're going to be successful.
And I would imagine, just from that experience, are you any more involved in a scouting report even as a player at this point, just because or do you kind of feel like you know more when you're on the court, so you can try your best to be calling stuff out as it happens?
Yeah, especially obviously with this scouting report, just what I remember are their player tendencies. I'm out there, running a scout, but also trying to tell my teammates, okay, this is what they're looking for. This is what option might come from this situation. I'm just trying to give all that I can just from being with the Mystics. Obviously, I know some plays have probably changed. They probably changed the name of the plays, but for the most part, things are usually the same. So I'm just out there trying to be as helpful as I can.
We can kick it back over to Jeff Metcalf, the Arizona Republic.
How often does that shot you made at the end of the playoff game come up? Is it talked about a lot from people that, are around you overseas? Just what was the reaction? Is it still, and do you still hear it today?
No, yeah, I hear it all the time. I got a receipt from my team. The coaches were talking about it when I played different teams. Everyone's like, "Oh, we seen the shot. Like, how does it feel?" Still not even on social media. I wake up one day and somebody's retweeting it again or using it as a gift. It's just something I don't think it's ever going to leave me. I try not to think about it too much. Like, obviously, it was a great moment. I love when it happened, where it happened, and who it happened against. But it was last year. It's a whole new season, whole new year. So I just kind of just let it go. But I get the same reaction, the same type of questions. How does it feel? X, Y, and Z, and you're gonna get the same. My answer doesn't change. It still feels surreal. I still can't believe it to this day. So it's just amazing.
And one more thing on Tebow, what you're talking about, that's a good example of why you can't take seriously. I don't know, serious is not the right word, but the fact that they only scored 56 points in their first game is not what you're gonna see tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, it was opening night. A lot of teams, you know, didn't play their best, but there's no doubt in my mind they're gonna come out with more aggressiveness, more sense of urgency. I'm sure, you know, the shot is, you know, just as much as we think about it, they think about it too. So that's definitely going to be a motivating factor for them just to come out, play hard. And they play really well in this building. 2019, you know, I think they had one of the best home court records here. So they play really well. So we have to expect for them to come out, making shots, making plays, running the floor, and playing Mystics basketball.
All right, thanks for your time, Shay.
Thank you.